Hello, Leo. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you're returning. I know it's been a while, but I'm back at it. I'm here to do your reading for April 2024. Just a general overview of the month and, how to proceed. This month is going to be a wild one for many, many people. All right, we are going to hop into it. Just tell me about Leo's energy for the month of April 2024. Leo's energy. So we got the Three of Wands in reverse, the Tower in reverse, and Death in reverse. So I feel like you're in the middle of some changes, but kind of hesitant on them. Let's see. Pull a few more cards. Three of Wands in reverse, please. All right. So some of you Leos are going through it. Now understand, this isn't going to resonate for everybody. If it doesn't, check your moon and rising sign, okay? Some of you are going through a really, really difficult time right now. I feel like you're very confused on what to do. There's back and forth feelings on the situation. We have the Three of Wands in reverse and the Star in reverse, which can represent Aquarius. I feel as though you're not sure which direction you're headed at the moment. You're not sure which way to turn or go, decisions to make. Everything's just kind of, this is your past, very unhealthy. This is an unhealthy situation that you're not sure how to divert or, move on from, where to go next. Currently, we have the Tower in reverse and Hanged Man in reverse. This combo is kind of yucky. You feel like you're stuck in your head about a situation and you're trying to avoid that Tower moment. But from the way it's looking here, it looks like this is inevitable. It's just a matter of time. I feel like you're fighting this being stuck in your head. It feels like this is a situation that is never ending and, or a repeating cycle, so to speak. Oh boy, I feel so bad for some of you Leos right now. And then we have the Death in reverse and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so for one, hang on to your pennies. Okay, this is a warning of finances being torn upside down. Make sure you've got a little stockpile, a little emergency fund. Do what you can. The Death in reverse makes a lot of sense with the Tower. There's an ending that needs to come to play, but somehow you are avoiding this ending. Whether you're doing it consciously or subconsciously, you're kind of holding off on allowing things to transform. Now, death doesn't mean a physical death necessarily. This just means the ending of something, so that way, you can have new beginnings or rebirth, basically. So there's some things that are holding you back from starting over or being reborn, so to speak. I think some of you are really on a quest to find yourself. And that's not a bad thing. Let's see what else we can pull about this situation. Two cups. Perfect. 5 cups. All right. Some of you, this could be surrounding a marriage with the Hierophant there. Yeah. Could be dealing with a Taurus. All right, so these cards up so you can see them. We have the Nine of Cups being verified by the Four of Pentacles. This could be very unhealthy habits or traits. This could be holding on to an addiction with the Nine of Cups here. That can very well be indulgence of some sort, hanging on to something. This could also be holding on to something toxic that is keeping you from reaching that number 10, which is what we all want, the 10 of Cups. The Hierophant, like I said, represents Taurus. And we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. The Hierophant typically represents marriage, tradition, teaching and learning, very traditional ways. Okay, so there may be a way of thinking that maybe seems traditional to you, maybe, old school way of thinking. Maybe you need to change your view on things, be a little bit more open to different ideas on how to handle this situation. You are somewhat ungrounded. We have the Four of Cups here being verified by the Queen of Pentacles, which actually is a grounded energy, yes. But there's a piece that's missing. There's something that you are not seeing. You are so focused on, this could be being focused on problems at hand instead of being focused on the solution to the problem, or focusing on things that are out of your reach instead of the things that are right there in front of you that you can build from. When you start to realize that there is a cup there right in front of you, this is going to help you gain your power. Okay, this is going to help you get grounded, centered, and give you a sense of direction, a much more in charge feeling. And I feel with these first three cards here, the Tower in reverse, the Three of Wands, and the Death, this is a very ungrounded feeling, of course, as I said. Once you get grounded and you start to realize what resources you do have available to you, you're going to come into your power. You are going to be more grounded. You are going to be more nurturing and kind to yourself. I really feel like a lot of this is you need to focus on you. Okay? I'm waiting for that Justice card to show up. I feel like that should be poking its head out. So make sure you're nurturing and planting roots that are going to benefit you, okay? You hear people all the time talking about if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anybody else. So make sure you are being kind to yourself, doing the self-care that's necessary to keep you grounded and centered, and that will help with your focus along the way. Okay, what is coming towards Leo? Coming towards Leo in April. Empress, Five of Wands, okay. You guys are really going through some stuff this month. Holy smoke. You guys really, really need to work on grounding and centering. Get outside, get your little toes in the dirt and hug a tree, whatever it is that you do. Some meditation. Tell me about the Empress. All right, so we have the Empress, which represents Libra. This is a very nurturing energy and a very kind energy, but I feel like you're fighting a war within because we have the Five of Swords right next to it and the Queen of Swords underneath it. So although you know how to take care of yourself, I feel like you know what needs to be done. You have this inner battle going on where it's like you can't seem to slow that tornado in your head down to see clear or think clear. And you're not giving up either. Whatever this battle is you're fighting, you're not giving up, which is a beautiful thing. But be very careful in your communication. Make sure your communication is extremely clear. Right now we're in the middle of a Mercury retrograde, and I feel like I should probably warn you with this Queen of Swords in reverse that texts, emails, things of that nature, not face-to-face communication, can cause some major miscommunications. So be very careful when relaying messages or trying to get an understanding with somebody else. Make sure you're talking to them and not texting or emailing, because that can create more havoc, okay? And I feel like that's what a lot of this is communication errors and unnecessary fighting. There's unnecessary fighting, whether it be internal, external, or both. This battle is causing you to come out of your shell without looking in. So make sure you're looking to yourself for that inner wisdom before, jumping to conclusions or overthinking things. Try to really tap into your higher self at this point in time. And I feel as though this battle is not over. I won't say you are defeated, but we have the card of victory in reverse. So I feel like this is being prolonged, which once again, during Mercury retrograde, expect delays. The Seven of Swords here in reverse. This is once again a card of victory in reverse. I don't feel necessarily that, it's that you've been defeated. There's just been some delays, and it's going to take some time. You need to worry about focusing on you and getting rid of this internal turmoil over whatever situation this is that you're dealing with. But I'm switching decks. I guess some advice for Leo. Seems like you guys could really use some. So I'm not going to lie, it looks like April's a fairly tough month for you. You're really, really working on that grounding. Advice for my Leos for the month of April 2024. 5 of Wands in reverse. 5 of Cups in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. All right, now let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 5s here, so there's definitely change on the horizon. Change is definitely needed, and I think that's needed for your highest good. But at the same time, be very careful during this time. I feel like with the Queen of Swords in reverse, this isn't so much about communication, but be careful with your words. Be very, very, very careful with your words at this point in time. And I feel as though you guys need to keep that fiery passion and emotions under control with these 5 of Wands and 5 of Pentacles. This is a recipe for, how do I put this? I'm trying to think of how to word this here. Open mouth, insert foot kind of situation, okay? So right now is a really good time to try to, sort your thoughts out, write them down. Write them down. Wait for, a week or two after the Mercury retrograde and go back over all these thoughts and feelings that you have. It's really going to help you out for the month of for May, okay? Do not sign any agreements with the Queen of Swords here in reverse. Don't sign any agreements. Don't make any verbal agreements, things like that. Make sure you do everything you can to steer away from any kind of legal papers whatsoever during this time. Simply put, because there are high emotions, feelings of passion, which can be good and bad, are very high at this moment. And we are in the middle, once again, of a Mercury retrograde. Now is not the time to be signing leases, any kind of legal papers, buying things on credit, things like that. You don't want to be signing these things because there may be miscommunications or misunderstandings. So please, whatever this is, hold off on it, okay? Please hold off on it. All right, let's pull a couple of energy cards for you. Send a message to Leo for the month of April 2024. Send a message to Leo. All right. I feel like some of you have been caught up in your words, like having trouble expressing yourself. We have the fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. As I'm talking to you, I'm having trouble getting my words out, so I feel like you're stumbling over your words right now. And that's okay. Work on that throat chakra. Listen to some binaural beats. You can find tons of them over here on YouTube. Reiki treatments wouldn't be a horrible idea either, especially with everything you have going on. This can help clear out some of that negative energy. And there are practitioners all over, but please check their reviews, make sure they are good. Distance energy therapy is just as good as in person. I personally prefer distance energy therapy. I do not offer these services. I do know people who do. If you don't know anybody and you want, personal recommendations of people that I use, I'd be more than happy to give them to you. Just shoot me a message. The card of walking away. This is telling you to put things on pause for a moment before making any decisions. It's time to pause. Weigh out your pros and cons, okay? Because there's some things that are missing that you need to understand and make sure they're for your highest good. Making decisions out of haste, anxiety, fear, or anger can, in the long run, bite you in the butt, okay? All right, guys, this is what I have for you for the month of April. I will be trying to come back and do more. Please check out my other social media profiles. I do other things on other pages, so please take a look at those. And if you haven't done so, please like the page, like my channel. Leave a message. Tell me where you're from. I would love to see how far this video goes, where it goes, and who's seeing it. That would be awesome. All right. Like, follow, and share. Talk to you guys soon.